In this tip, I'm talking about why it's so difficult to improve your golf swing. So I have said this for years and years and years and years. It's actually in my first book even. The first book I wrote, it was in 1996 or 1998, something like that. And then I wrote another one in 2001, and then another one in 2016. All right, so this is a huge, huge piece to the golf swing. It's called human nature, all right? That is something that you want to do naturally versus what you should be doing, okay? Human nature. In order to learn a golf swing, you have to go against human nature. That's right. All right? If the golf swing was that easy to get, everybody would be great, wouldn't they? Or the great majority of people would be great. But that isn't the case. Who is good? Okay, keep saying this too. Yeah, little kids. Little kids are good, right? So why would they be good and adults aren't? Okay, after they've been playing for, 10, 20 years, still shooting 95, hitting it nowhere. Little kid, after year, 2 years, they're hitting it like 250, shooting 70s. Okay, little kid has no arm strength. Okay, or minimal arm strength. I'm talking 6-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old. 10-year-old gets mom or dad's clubs, goes like this. Take it to the top like this. Ugh. Okay, club's like way down there. Because they have minimal arm strength, they can't pull the golf club down. So what does a kid do? From ball one, the kid starts to use their body. That creates lag, no chicken wing, hips are moving, perfect extension, and I don't have to say one word about it, all right? Adult, all right? Adult is looking at an object. An adult has arm strength. So what are you thinking? Are you thinking, okay, here I am, I better hit that ball with my legs and hips? No, the ball is the problem. You are thinking you are going to hit that ball and hit it as hard as you possibly can. The harder you hit it, farther it's going to go. True. I know a better way to do it though. Not hitting anything goes way farther and way straighter. All right, but it's a different way to do it. So you've got to go against human nature. Human nature is telling you to hit the ball. The object is right there. It's stationary. So you're up at the top going, I'm going to hit that ball. The harder I hit it, farther it's going to go. All right, and then the 12-year-old gets up and hits it by you by like 100 yards or 50 yards, whatever, okay? They're doing it a different way. It's not that they don't want to pull the club down. They do. Problem is the club's too heavy. They can't. They have no option. If the club was way down here, they can't pull it down. So what do? Turn the legs and hips, or use their legs and hips. That creates the swing. All right, so you've got to go against human nature. All right, I know, it's weird, it's different. It's a totally different concept. You have to stop thinking you're going to hit anything. You're making a movement. You're coiling up, loading your weight, getting ready to go. You hinge your wrists right here, right at this moment in time. In no way are you thinking, I'm going to hit that ball. Okay, that is a huge piece to this. You got to get rid of that thought. Okay, so what I like to do is get people to think that this is point A. They're going to swing right through to point B. So when you're right here, you're already thinking over there. Okay, right here, you're thinking about the ending. You're going to go from point A over to point B. So you stop trying to hit the ball. So remember, ball is the problem. You're trying to hit the ball because human nature is telling you to hit the ball. Well, if you do that, you're making the ball point B to your swing. You're going A, B, A, B. Well, if the ball was point B, your club would stop right at the ball. Okay? If that club goes 1 millimeter past that ball, you better figure out where you're going so you can do 2 in a row. All All right, the ball isn't point B. All right, and I know. Heard it a million times. Well, I've already hit the ball. What does it matter? Yeah, I've already hit the ball. Yeah, it matters. You know why? Because you're going to lock up right here trying to whack the ball. Plus, when you swing through, what you do wrong shows up at the ending. You try to hit it hard, you're going to go like this, fall all over the place. How could you possibly repeat that? And you've got to go to your ending point. A, B is over here. All right, if you go from A to B and the ball is in the way from A to B, the ball will be hit. All right, so again, different way to think, okay? You gotta stop thinking about hitting the ball. So from here, you're getting ready. You don't even care about the ball. You know, right here, go into the top, boom. You go over to here. In your mind, say it, A, B. Know where you're gonna go into your follow through, okay? Don't see this as point B, okay? That is a huge, huge piece to this. If you do swings off the ground, okay, up here, up in the air, you're gonna be less likely to go like this. I'm gonna hit that ball. There's nothing there. So you wouldn't be thinking point B is the ball, or I'm gonna hit that ball. There's no ball. That's why I keep telling everyone to do swings up in the air at knee high, up here. There's no ball. So you're not gonna get all locked up by trying to hit the ball, okay? So see it like that. Obviously, driver, it's an even bigger problem because, you know, I get it. Everybody wants to hit long drives. I get it. But hitting is not going to work, okay? If you put everything you've got into it, I'm going to hit this, and it goes like 220 or 240, who cares? That's nothing. Like, I can do 0 and hit it that far. If you don't believe me, I'll do it, okay? So right here, nothing. Okay? That's easily 240, 250 right there. With 0, I'm not even trying yet. Okay, but I'm doing it a different way. I'm not trying to hit the object. I'm doing a move from over here to over here. And this is very, very loose. So when I do that, it just releases and goes right through to my follow through. All right, so just understand, the ball is the problem. You want to whack the ball. I'm trying to get you to not hit the ball. See the disconnect? So you got to do something different, okay? If this feels like, when you're working on stuff, if this feels like your normal swing, yeah, you're doing your normal swing. This should feel completely different. It should feel weird, loose. Club is releasing or snapping because your wrists are actually hinging and rehinging. Okay, it should feel effortless. You should look up and see some amazing shots and just be mind blown at how good they go. All right, as you start to turn your arms off and you stop trying to hit, you will start to use your body. And that's what I've been teaching since 1991, a body swing, not an arms swing. That arm swing does not work. So stop doing it. All right? Total beginners that are watching this, you know, I have just saved you like a lifetime of frustration. Everyone else that's got some experience, you've been playing for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 or 50 years, and it's not working. Okay, you gotta do it a different way, and that's by not hitting. So why don't you try it? All right, it's a different way. You're not gonna be good at it in like 2 seconds. This is why I say to people, do it for 1 bucket of balls. Okay? Stop trying to hit the ball for 1 bucket of your life. Maybe go like this, okay? Hold the club in the air like this. Right here, do 2 or 3 practice swings. Oh, I'm gonna go from point A over here all the way through over to here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go from here over to here. Okay, then quickly step up like this, okay? And apply that feeling to the shot. Do it quickly so that you're not gonna start overthinking it. The ball isn't gonna creep back in your mind where you wanna try and hammer it as hard as you can. Okay, you're working on a movement. Do the movement 2 or 3 times, quickly step up, apply the movement, okay? So just a different way, different thought, you know? So just understand, the ball is the problem. I'm trying to get you to not hit the ball, okay? So different way, different feelings. It's weird, different. You got to get used to it. So just start, okay? Don't expect anything, you know, in the first few shots. Tee up your balls, okay? You can even do it with like a 7-iron first. Tee up your shots and just keep doing it over and over and over and over. Again, what I always say to people, you have already done this once in your life. You have hit one ball in your life 30 to 50 yards longer than any other ball, and it felt easy, felt effortless, felt like you didn't hit anything at all. So if you were thinking, I'm gonna hit the ball as hard as I can, that couldn't have been the thought on that one ball you've hit, because you are saying it's easy, effortless, felt like I didn't hit anything at all. See what I mean? Different thought. You actually did it once in your life. So let's keep doing it. Now you understand that human nature is telling you to hit the object. You need to go against human nature. A over to B. Arms totally relaxed. Do it for a bucket, and no joke, you'll start to see it. All right? Then keep doing it into the future. Once you've seen some amazing shots, you know you can do it then, okay? But you got to do enough where you see the amazing ones. People do it 3 times, top it 3 in a row, and then they quit. It's like, yeah, but what if ball number 4 you just hit, you know, amazingly well with a feeling of nothing? But you don't know because you quit after 3 balls. Okay, so keep doing it over and over and over and over, and you'll get it. You know, you'll have this powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing that I'm trying to get everybody to do. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. You know, I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then click on this link right here, or click the link in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my body swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing.